All right, today we're dividing radicals. And yesterday we were multiplying them. So it's really the same thing, except instead of multiplying, you're dividing. Yay! So if you notice this friendly blue box, which is the blue box we had yesterday, it's everything the same, except instead of the word multiply, we have the word divide. All right, so let's get right at it, because this could be the shortest video ever. Divide coefficients. Well, I don't have any coefficients, so I guess I don't have any dividing of coefficients to go there. Divide radicands. Well, I've got radicands. I've got a 5a and a 50a cubed. All right, so I'm going to divide. 50 divided by 5 leaves me with a 10. A cubed divided by a, remember we subtract the exponents, so that's a squared. We still have the radical because all we did was the division part. So now we are at the step where we simplify the radicand. So that means radical 10 gets its own house because there are no perfect squares that go into 10, so we can't break it down. And the variable a squared gets its own radical. Like we just heard, we can't take the square root of 10, but we can take the square root of a squared, and it's a. So there's my final answer, a radical 10. All right, here's my second problem. Divide coefficients. Well, here I have coefficients. I have a coefficient of 8 and 6. Well, you can't really divide 8 and 6, but I can look at 8 and 6 like a fraction. See, that's the fraction 8 over 6. So the fraction 8 over 6 reduces down to 2 goes in there 4 times, 2 goes in there 3 times. So I have a 4 and I have a 3. Okay, divide radicands. 45 and 9 get divided out to get me 5. Subtract the exponents, so a to the 6th and a squared get me a to the 4th. Okay, I did my division part. Step 3, simplify the radicand. All right, so I still have this 4, radical over 5, radical over a to the 4th. Okay, I can't take the square root of 5, so that gets to stay in its radical. The 4 and the 3 are still out here. Okay, did that, did that, did that. Okay, a to the 4th. Oh, I can take the square root of a to the 4th. It's a squared. So that is my final answer. Okay, our last problem here. Yes, I said last. There's only 2 types of division problems. I have 2 ways I can do it. Way number 1 or way number 2. So let's see. I have to realize that this is a binomial and this is a monomial. So I can look at it as a factoring or I can look at it as a division. So let's see. Let's look at it this way first. This way is the factoring way. And this is the way most of you won't look at it. So you look at the binomial up here and you factor. And the common factor is 3 radical 10. See, if I distributed that, 3 radical 10 times 1 gets me 3 radical 10. 3 times 3 is 9. Radical 10 times radical 5 is radical 50. This is the kind of professional way to look at it. So now this factoring has left me with a monomial, which can cancel with a monomial. And my final answer is 1 minus 3 radical 5. But for the most part, high school kids don't look at it that way. They look at it the second way. What is happening here is this binomial, each term of the binomial has to get divided by the monomial on the bottom. So I took the first term of 3 radical 10, divided by the denominator 3 radical 10, and then also the second term has to get divided by the bottom. See, what it's saying over here is it's saying all of this has to get divided by 3 radical 10. And now that makes it real simple. 3 radical 10 divided by 3 radical 10 is 1. If I apply my division rules, let's do the coefficients first. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Let's do the radicals next. Radical 50 divided by radical 10 is radical 5. And look, same answer. That's it, boys and girls. That's how easy this lesson is. We're done. See you tomorrow.